Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol MYEC. We'll take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. While this may look like several weeks worth of time right here, it's actually just the past several days broken down into 30-minute time slices. I've been doing this analysis on a pretty routine basis, so that's where these red and green lines are coming from. But definitely want to get some things updated here as, yeah, the price is pulled back, but, you know, what do I think about the chart? Well, it just really depends. First thing I want to do is get rid of these lines. Yeah, they pertain, but in the spirit of not wanting a bunch of clutter all over the place that can lead to confusion, just want to try to keep this as clean as possible. What do I mean by it depends? Well, if you're a day trader and you bought right there, or maybe you bought right there and you wanted to sell in like 6 seconds, then yeah, for you, the chart's looking pretty rough. But if you care about the big picture of things, the overall perspective, then sure, this deeper pullback, I'm sure, is getting kind of annoying. But again, from the big picture perspective, the bulls still have plenty of opportunity to build a higher base. And that's what it's all about from the overall perspective. Higher bases, higher lows lead to the ability to draw uptrends. And assuming you're bullish, that's what you want to see, uptrends. So we'll get more into that. And I should know, I'm definitely doing the analysis from the big picture perspective. But shorter term wise, let's see. I'm going to, again, in the spirit of just keeping things as clean as possible, going to get rid of that line right there. And we'll just talk about right here at, I think that line got moved because that should be 007. But 007, I was talking about as a level of support. And now that the price is down below it, this would be considered more so an area of resistance. And that's just a foundational rule in charting. When levels of support are broken, they tend to act as resistance. I realize, technically speaking, I suppose the price did close up here at 072. But I want to see now, can the price maintain above it? Because that's what a true break is. Yeah, a lot of times prices can break above certain levels, but then when it comes to maintaining above it, that's where it gets a little, iffy. So I'm not saying it can't, but that's why I'm still going to consider 007 resistance at this point in time. But really, the key thing here is these overall lows. And the easiest way to really measure that is going to be this pink line here, which is the 200 period simple moving average. Even if you have just a surface deep understanding of charts, I'm sure you've heard of the 200 period, and you know that when the price is up above it, you definitely want to see the price stay up above it. So in terms of, are the bears taking over or not, I would still personally give the advantage to the bulls. However, if the price comes down here and then breaks through that pink line and then just starts to separate and separate and separate, the more it separates from that pink line, that's just the more evidence that the bears have taken back over. I'm not saying that's going to happen at all. I'm just saying kind of how can you judge between pullback versus reversal? Well, the further it gets below that pink line, that's just the more evidence that this is no longer a pullback, but a full-blown reversal. So far, so good, though. The price is maintaining above that pink line, and that's definitely what you want to see going forward. So we'll see what happens the next couple of days this week. One of the most popular questions I get is, hey, Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together this free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then by all means, click right there to get access to the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point. And like I say, it is free. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.